Hey guys, so how are you guys all doing? Hope you're doing well, and I'm wondering, I know a few of you wanted to join me on a challenge doing your own things, which that is super fun. I know there were a lot of different suggestions that other people were doing, and I thought it gave me some ideas for the future, what kind of challenges I want to do. So far the challenge is going pretty good for me. Was quite tempted a few times to get my normal little coffee when I go out and about, because I went out and about for a homeschooling group on Tuesday, and I resisted temptation. And then I also had another day, Friday. It's been kind of a busy week with homeschool, with another school thing, book club that my daughter does, and resisted temptation that day. And so, anyways, Amos is trying to grab everything. Anyways, the challenge has been going really good. I did get my Azure order in. The last video, I don't know if you've noticed that I messed up. I thought my Azure order came at the end of October, like towards the end, but it actually came in the beginning. So that was like sweet. So I started off stockpiled. The only thing I did get before October 1st was I hit the store and I got toilet paper and paper towels. So those were two essentials. I was like, okay, I need to get stocked up on that before October starts. So anyway, so I've done that and I got stocked up for my Azure order and we're good to go. I've already been filling it. My cream is getting low. I really wish I had stockpiled that, because once I run out of cream, I'm just not going to drink coffee. But thankfully I do have a milk cow. We are milking 2 of our cows at the moment. And so I should hopefully get enough cream to keep up with our coffee. Normally I would get plenty of cream, but they've got fresh calves on them. So we're not getting much cream at all. They're saving it for their calves, so we don't get much. Anyways. But yeah, I feel like there was something else I was going to share. Cream. Oh, pepper. Okay, so I just made some ground beef jerky, which is really cool. I finally got my jerky gun in. I've had ground beef that I've been really wanting to make jerky from for quite some time, but I just got my jerky gun in. I literally just did this batch last night and it is finished and we've been enjoying it. So I wanted to show you real quick. I cooked it a little bit too long. If you noticed, it kind of breaks. It should be stretchy, but it kind of broke. But I'm personally okay with that. It still tastes delicious. And I'm paranoid about meats, so I feel better that it's still delicious, and it's maybe overdone, but I'm okay with that. And my family's good with it because they've been munching on it all day, so it's good. But anyways, I was gonna say I'm almost out of pepper, and I was like, oh no, this calls for a lot of pepper. So I was really tempted to buy some more pepper from the store, but I decided what I'm gonna do is I have lemon pepper. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but I need to make another batch of jerky because our freezer kind of went bad on us. All of our ground beef thawed, and so we can't refreeze it. I mean, if it had thawed and it was still pretty frozen, we would have refroze it, but it was fully thawed, and so just didn't feel comfortable refreezing it. So yeah, I'm turning it all into jerky. This was about, I don't know, close to 15 pounds worth of jerky right here. Of ground beef, I mean. But anyways, I need more pepper to make jerky, and I almost broke down and bought some pepper. Sent Joel out for some, but I decided, nope, I'm gonna try my lemon pepper, and we're gonna see how that turns out. That's gonna be my replacement, we'll see. But yeah, no, anyways, so I just wanted to let you know, challenge is going good. I'm still steady. Have not been consistent about that morning routine I talked about. But that wasn't part of the challenge, but it's definitely a goal that I have, but have not hit it yet. So anyways, yeah. But, yep, I've been staying home other than just for school events I've had to leave. And then, you know, today we went to church and such. Tomorrow I'll be at my parents'. And did the Azure order, and that's it. We have not bought any more. Trying to think of anything else. What were my 3 challenges? I know there was 3. Not leaving the house, not spending, not leaving the house, not spending, I guess, when I leave the house, and then the pantry challenge, so not adding to my pantry or anything. So, yeah. So far, the challenge has been good. It was a bit working into it in the beginning. It was a little bit of a struggle, but I've stuck to it, and I'm kind of getting in a kind of a rhythm. So, anyways, alrighty. So I just wanted to show you the jerky, the ground beef. I made this out of ground beef, which is super exciting to me because we love jerky, but we never want to sacrifice those good steaks and those good meats. And we've always got tons of ground beef. So I'm super, super stoked that I can make jerky out of ground beef. So anyways, I just wanted to show you it. We're really excited about it. I'm about to make another big batch. I've got a lot of jerky to get, or ground beef to get through. So I was just about to, sorry, talking with my mouth full. I was just about to start storing it in the jars. And this is shelf stable. I'm going to vacuum seal this jar. And it looks like I'm going to need more jars. That's a pretty full jar. But I have a feeling we're going to eat through this stuff fast. It's very good. I could vacuum seal this with vacuum seal bags. But a lot of people talked about critters chewing into those bags. So I thought I'm going to do the jar method. I could also throw the bags into the freezer, but I don't really want to have things stored in my freezer. I'd like them stored on my shelves if I can. I'd like shelf stable. The cool thing about this jerky is it's really going to save me a lot of money because now I'm at home right now for the month of October, that's been saving money too, because I'm really bad when I leave my house. I get a coffee, which are like about $5 a drink. I've left my house, well, twice for the homeschooling group. We did go to church today, but twice for a school thing, and I have not bought anything. And a couple other times, 2 other days, I could have gone with Joel. He had to go to town, and normally I would go with him. And I didn't go, and so I could have counted those too. That could have been 4 days this week. I could have gotten a coffee. That would have been $20. You know, and then if I get a coffee, of course Joel's going to get a coffee. He's stronger about not getting a coffee if I'm not getting one. He's been, like, trying hard not to do that. But if I'm in a coffee, for sure he's going to get a coffee. And so then there's like 10 something, actually probably like 12. So that alone has been saving us money, which is really exciting. But also, whenever we have traveled, it is the hardest thing to resist. It's hard to think ahead and pack things on the go. And so we end up buying food in town, and we end up feeling bad about it, and we feel like gross after the end because it's just like our bodies aren't used to it. We always get off tummies by the end of the day, and we never feel good at the end of the day. Anyways, and it costs money. Well, I can just grab a jar, and this would be our lunch. A jar of this and maybe some cheese to go, or some cold raw milk, or, you know, maybe even just some carrots, whatever. Even if it's just a jar of this. Okay, sorry, I got scared for a minute. He got onto the onions, and I didn't want him to get to the onion skins. So anyway, this will save a lot because even if I don't have time to pack anything else, I could grab this or even a jar of, I'm looking at my zucchini jerky right now too. Grab some zucchini jerky, some meat, and then we're good all day on the drive. So that will save a lot of money and better for our health. And also, Joel's been traveling back and forth lately with the hay and different things. And I could send him a jar of this. And of course, he's not going to eat the whole thing. But I could send him a jar of this. And that would save us a lot of money because he's not a big eater on trips, but he likes jerky. He always buys a bag or two of jerky, which, when you end up getting from the gas station, it's like almost $20 for a little bag. So that's going to save us a lot of money and be super sweet. And it makes my heart so happy when I see my children eating on good, wholesome food. And my son has been chowing down on these jerky sticks. And I don't know, it just fills me up. It makes me so happy when I see them doing that. Or chugging on a glass of raw milk. Like, there's just nothing better than that than seeing my kids eat good, wholesome food. So anyways, kind of excited about that because these are gonna save me a lot of money in a lot of different ways. Here's the test. It's good. I'm writing it on the glass of the jar, the date, only because I know these are going to get eaten pretty quickly and I'm not going to have a huge bulk pile. If that was the case, I would write it on top of the lid to really last. But I know these are not going to last like, boy, they're going to go fast. I know they will. If I felt like I was going to have a big stash, then I would definitely date it on the top. But since I know these are going to go pretty quickly, I'm not even going to bother. So there we are. I'm going to go store them on the shelves. They're shelf worthy. I just remembered I wanted to show you. I just put the jerky away. I wanted to show you. Joel just built me a shelving unit for my pantry and I love it. It's amazing. I have all my food stored in one spot and I can see it all and it's so nice. So I'm going to show you. Let's look around here. There it is. Let me flip this around so you can see better. Okay, here it is. That is my new shelving unit, which I am so excited about. So it is going to get, I just ordered material to put a curtain on the front of it. And I'm going to fill in those sides as well. Ignore the green wire thing. That is getting moved onward. But for now, it's there. But yeah, anyways, I am going to cover it so it, is covered and looks prettier. And then on top of that, also all these, like the jerky and things that are being stored on the shelf need to be covered. They shouldn't be in the sunlight because that will deteriorate them quickly. So anyways, I'm going to get a curtain on this soon. I am super stoked about it. I absolutely love it. Joel totally surprised me. He just I hadn't been asking or anything. I mean, it was a plan, but he just all of a sudden was like, decided he was going to build me a shelving unit. So I am so happy. You can see it's all there. Totally amazing. And I pretty much have all my food in one spot now, which is really nice. I have a couple buckets that are stored somewhere else in the cupboards, but those are whatever, you know, big bulk that I'm not going to get into for a while. So yeah, so super happy. Love, love, love my new pantry. And yeah, I'll get back to jerky making. Here's my jerky gun. Works amazing. Okay guys, so the recipe I followed was, well, to be honest, it had some ingredients that I didn't have, seasonings. So I just kind of wung it. So when if you guys do this, look up your own jerky recipe, ground beef jerky recipe, and do what you find that you like best. So I'm not even going to tell you measurements, to be honest. I'm just going to do, because I didn't even measure. I just kind of guessed on everything. And it all got cooked great. It's totally fine. I just kind of wung it. Some people said go lighter on the liquids, and I'm assuming so that it doesn't dehydrate as long. I did not do measurements. I just eyeballed it, and it tasted great. So you get online and figure out your own recipe that you'd like to follow. But yeah, so I just wung it, and it turned out great, and I'm going to wing it again. 15 pounds of ground beef. I popped it all into my dehydrator for, well, I'm just for the night. And it's going to be on 100 and I think it's 165 or something. It has a jerky spot that I just turned on jerky. It's the highest temperature. Anyways, cleaned up my area, sanitized it, just got to put my ingredients away, and that's it. I know I kind of spoiled it because I showed you the jerky ahead of time, and I should have shown you the jerky at the end, but either way, we know it makes delicious jerky, and it's super easy, and we are going to be stockpiled on snack food that's pretty hearty and filling, and it can be a lunch or whatever it may be. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys have a good week. If you are doing something for the challenge, stay strong. We have got 1 week under our belt. That feels pretty good, and I know I've already saved quite a bit of money just from the 1 week. Anyways, I hope you guys take care.